Hello.
Hey! Welcome to Under the Geek. We
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you today?
What what's going on?
I am Darren Bell.
Oh God.
That is Steve Trello.
Okay.
And that is a Chris Walzik.
It was so weird because while you were saying it like that, your internet acted up and then you just froze and it just was terrifying for a moment. I was like, "Oh God, what's happening?"
Oh shit.
Fucking robot uprising
I'm
over by Darren.
I'm having a stroke. I can smell toast.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Goodbye.
This will be an interesting episode of the Utterly Geek Podcast.
Yeah, this is quick and done. Yeah, welcome to Utterly Geek. We're here to talk about stuff that's happening in the world of video games and not the gloom and despair that is the year of 2016.
God.
We're here to talk about
Fuck
the better,
2016.
Oh God.
talk about the
Yeah.
better side of 2016,
Yeah.
the video game side, because it has been a hell of a year.
Yeah.
for
Agreed.
games.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
But over the past week, what have you two chuckleheads been up to? What have you been playing and doing? Stuff.
Well, I have been Skyrim. Let me just start with that. Skyrim. Let's just get it done out of the way, like a fucking band-aid. Just throw it on out there.
Which is still the same game that you played 5 years ago.
Yes. Yeah. I am at level. Was it like 46? 46 now. My two-handed is now something close to almost getting to 90. Same with my one hand. My smithing hit 80 finally, so now I can do ebony. Thank fuck. God, I've just been grinding to get to that point. And my enchanted is actually at like 94. It's like fucking already up there, which is pretty great. But yeah, the last week of playing it, I really filled out my map, did a lot more exploring and actually walking around and saying fuck you to missions and just going into all kinds of burrows and caves and whatnot.
But see, that was always my problem with that game, is that I would set out going, okay, I'm going to do this quest line, I'm going to get shit done. Ooh, a cave. Like, that's
Yeah.
never my problem. It's the ADD.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's happened. Like I still haven't even fucking discovered oh crap, I can't remember one of the towns, but I'm trying to remember the name of it, but I can't remember it. It's where Ulfric Stormcloak is. But anyway, there's so many times where like I took the stables to go there, and I was like, okay, I'm going into this town now, and then I saw fucking Alduin way off in the distance. I'm like, oh, that motherfucker, and I just like chased after him because I saw him rezzing another dragon like way off in the fucking distance, and I was just like, I'm gonna go get that motherfucker, and I just started running towards him, even though I know that's not part of the storyline, like because I'm not at that point in the campaign where it's like,
Can you kill him early?
I don't know. I not really, because I actually encountered him last week, where he was rezzing a dragon in one of the sites, and I fired an arrow at him, and it did like a fucking sliver of health, and he basically summoned the dragon and then flew off, and then you're basically stuck fighting the other dragon. So he keeps doing that, where he'll just like bring these fucking dragons back and then be like, yo, I'm out, motherfuckers. Like,
Peace.
you gotta fight me later.
Biggest dickhead in the world.
Yeah, because I tried to fight him, and like it even showed up on my compass like, hey, there's a red dot, so now you have an enemy that you're gonna fight, but he's just like, nope, I'm out. Fuck you. Like, I'm not gonna deal with your shit now.
Motherfucker.
Which you know, which storyline wise it makes sense, because you don't have Dragonrend yet, so you can't bring him to the ground to fight him like forcibly. So I mean it makes sense story wise. And
Yeah, it does.
yeah, so and main storyline wise, I'm about to go get the Elder Scrolls. I need to go to the College of Winterfell to go get it. Winterhold. God damn it! I always get that fucking name wrong.
Winterfell
Yeah.
is Game of Thrones.
I always get that fucking wrong.
Easy to confuse.
Yeah.
Very easy.
But I just need to go there. I actually did a large portion of the mages, the College of Winterhold. I actually did a large part of that whole side quest, which is actually, I would say, the art, like, probably the most awesome one so far in my second playthrough.
I still really like the Thieves Guild originally.
Yeah, I played that in my first
I played the
playthrough.
Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, same thing here. Like, I remember doing the Thieves Guild, but then Dark Brotherhood, I did like one assassination, and then it like said, was like, oh yeah, go do this other one, and then I never did, or I never found the person, or just never got him into a secluded spot, because it's like you have to kill them without being noticed at all, and it was just like, okay, I didn't have the patience for it, so I was like, all right, fuck it, and just kept going.
Potion of invisibility, yo.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, just same old grinding on Skyrim. And then of course, actually, I played a little bit over the weekend. I took a break from Skyrim and played a campaign, not a campaign, just like a quick play of Civ 5. I basically spent like probably 4 or 5 hours just playing one playthrough of just being like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna see how far I get in this, and I was able to finish it. Like, I think I started around 5 p.m. and 5 hours later I was able to finish it up, wrap it up by just total domination.
5 hours seems about right.
Yeah, and that was just like small map with like 6 other computer players. Yeah, and I just went for a full domination, and because I'm trying to get the hang of, because I play with my friends almost every Thursday. We've been playing Civ 5 at least the last couple of weeks, and every time when we start, I have the problem where I send my barbarians too far out to explore, and then by the time it's like, hey, some barbarians are really fucking close to your goddamn capital, I'm like, oh shit, and then they start taking fucking workers, and then I'm like, god damn it, like the only thing I've got to defend is scouts.
Defense.
Yeah, so what I did this time in this playthrough was I had them kind of explore, but didn't go too far, so I could still get back to the capital within at least like 2 turns, so then I can ready to defend. But yeah, that strategy worked out a lot better, because then once I had scouts, then I was like, all right, now you fuckers can head on out, and then, you know, the barbarians will stay close by. Yeah, I don't know. My problem was I always just set them to like auto explore or auto do whatever, and then they just run off, and then they'd fucking go in wild directions.
You lose track of all of your units if you do that.
Yeah, I think the only time I do that is if it's like my first ship, then I go, okay, go, and then while I'm making more ships,
Yeah.
I usually just send like
you'll lose track of shit so quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just more of just to like find shit, like if I find ruins or find other wonders, so then I can get my happiness up. So I don't know. It worked out. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I play with my friends this Thursday, when we kind of like go against each other with 2 other computer players or whatever. Yeah, so did that, and then multiplayer of Titanfall 2.
Yeah,
and I know.
Titanfall 2's...
I know I've been playing. We played that last night, Darren.
I'm trying. I'm putting in a good, honest effort to try the grappling hook. I can't get the hang of it in that game. I got a couple of really good swings in.
Yeah.
At one point, and it does feel good. I think if I were to force myself to use it for another couple rounds, I'd really get the hang of it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with that particular item, is that it's a big risk reward, right?
Oh yeah.
So all you're getting is extra mobility, but if you're not good with it, you're fucking you have a useless slot.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, because there was one point I was playing a little bit before the podcast, and there was one point where I was trying to chase after an enemy Titan on foot, and I grappled onto him, and I successfully grappled onto his Titan, so I was going right for him to rodeo him, and typically what I expect now is like because people are, we're like 2 or 3 weeks in since it's been released. I now pretty much 90% of the time assume that people will have the electric smoke to counter pilots rotoring them. So like I'll just basically like I'll get on just to have them long enough for them to know that they have a notification in their fucking UI and they hear the thumping. I immediately jump off because I've noticed that if I stay on just like a second or two long, like once I notice that there's smoke, it's already too late. So now I just basically just jump on, just on there for a quick second and then hop off. And then if they hit it, then great. Then I can like wall run for a bit and then just get right back on. And then I can take their battery away or whatever. But so this one guy, I did it and he didn't pop his smoke, but I had already jumped off and I was like, oh shit. So then I went to go do my hook again and was able to get his battery, but then ran into the problem of, oh god, I don't have a second grappling hook to get away. So then he just looked right at me and just fucking one-shotted me. I was like, oh,
those
shit.
fuckers have been pegging me right out of the air as I'm trying to jump onto them to rodeo.
Yeah.
And at one point, yeah, that feels real bad, but my god, I have all the respect in the world, and those replays are fucking hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because all of a sudden, here's this little clambering robot or human trying to leap on top of you, and all of a sudden, just poop, a little red cloud, and they're gone. It's like, yeah, that Titanfall 2 it's real good.
Mm-hmm.
It just every bit of it feels good. All of the feedback on it feels great.
Yeah. Definitely.
Deserves much love.
Yeah, and it's I don't know how long the sale's going on for, but I believe at Target it's going or maybe Walmart, one of the two. It's for $30 right now. So
It's a good deal.
Go fucking get it because it's only been out for 2 or 3 weeks, and the fact that it's like half off and it's been like
Xbox One at Walmart.com.
Yep, there we go. Oh, only on Xbox One?
Xbox One is also 50% off at Amazon. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like only Xbox One.
Ooh.
That's a shame.
Black Friday.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Just wait a few more weeks.
It was at Amazon for $30.
Oh, okay.
Long ago.
For
today,
everything?
Earlier today.
I know it was on Target for like 40.
Right now it's only Xbox One.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only $30 on Xbox One at Walmart.
Yeah.
And Amazon.
Well, there you go.
Mr. PS4 window.
Yeah.
Poopy.
Bummer.
Yeah, wait for Black Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it'll probably be $30 on Black Friday.
Yeah, and if it is then, definitely fucking pick it up. Like, everyone should pick it up. Everyone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That game needs more appreciation.
Yeah. I have this fear that, like, because it's marked down already, well, not marked down, but it's already going on sale so much that, like, it's that last stretch of effort of, hey, we need to sell this fucking game in order for it to get a Titanfall 3.
This isn't the last stretch. EA has already said that they're supporting that franchise.
Right.
And I don't think they're upset with how that game has performed in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I just have my doubts because EA.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Like, they could say it all they want, but, they could be like, yeah, we're fucking totally supporting it. Next thing I know, they're like, oh, well, Respawn is shutting down. Like, well, fuck.
We're fucking done.
Yeah.
Don't worry. We'll give it to the Mirror's Edge team to continue.
Yeah.
Dice.
Yup. Is that it? Is that it for you?
Yeah, that was about it for me.
Steve?
I played some more Doom. I'm in hell.
Yeah.
Hell, fucking
Aren't we
rocking
all?
some motherfuckers. Yeah.
Hey, but at least this hell isn't frozen over, so
Yeah.
there's a difference.
Fuck. 2000.
But hasn't it?
Wow. Yep. So yeah, there's Doom, and we talked about that a little bit. So, I've been playing Dishonored 2,
Ooh.
and that is really fucking good. Like, I really like it. I know there's been a little bit of feedback of negativity, but I think that's more on the specs of the PC.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
playing it on?
I bought it just because I read about the specs of the PC. I bought it for PS4.
Okay.
So I was just like, okay, because I really wanted it. So I was like, well, people are saying that it's not running very well on some people's PCs. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'll buy it for PS4 just so I don't fucking run into any issues. But when I first started playing it, I was like, I felt the same way about Dishonored 1, where it was like, this is a little clunky.
Mm.
But I think in the end, once you get the hang of it, it's done that way just because it's a stealth game.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a stealth game, and they make you want to be in stealth. Like, you don't want to run out there guns a-blazing. You don't want to just start hack and slash, or else you're dead, and it's going to be really frustrating.
Yeah.
But I've started, like, it's really hard because the AI is actually really is pretty fucking smart. So like I like to draw the guys to me, but you have to find a really good spot to hide because they'll fucking find you like instantly, and they look under tables and shit like that. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, they're pretty good. Like I think the AI in the first game was kind of iffy at best, where now their line of sight and their hearing is really good. So you have to be very careful. But I played it probably for like 4 hours now, and yeah, I really like it. The lore is fucking awesome. Like you just have to explore every inch of the game because there's so much lore going on. There's so many like little books that you can pick up, newspapers, and read about like Corvo and his past, and Emily, and like how she got to where she was, and all this stuff is really fucking interesting. And the story itself is super interesting and weird, like topsy-turvy. It is a little bit like the style is kind of BioShock esque.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say, like, because it's got that like old kind of.
I think it's just the character
steampunkish.
design, like the character design and the world design is very reminiscent of BioShock.
Very, very similar to the point where, I mean, it's like got that realistic but cartoony style that BioShock Infinite had, and then it's got like the steampunk robots and
right,
like the almost like 1920-ish style mixed with futuristic stuff, so it's got like that kind of BioShock Infinite feel.
Yeah.
But it's a lot different. It's hard to describe until you play it, and then you're like, it looks similar, but it's way different.
It matches the aesthetic, but not the tone.
Yeah, exactly. It's got I thought BioShock Infinite was. I mean, it's dark as fuck, but I think it's a little bit brighter than this than this world that they've created for Dishonored 2. Like, it's a fucking really dark world and twisted and fucked up a little bit. I mean, Infinite is fucked up, but this is like, I'm seeing things that are just so fucking weird.
The first 2/3 of BioShock Infinite is so bright and so colorful.
Yeah.
That it really throws that off once you get to the point where the Civil War actually breaks out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Then it gets twisted as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how this game feels. Like, it's that kind of feel where when the Civil War starts off in BioShock, it's got that feel of like this world is fucked and nobody. There, you have all these little different factions and weird things going on, and super interesting side quests that you're like, why am I doing this? Why does this woman want this body? Like, just fucking weird shit.
I liked, you were talking to me about this earlier, and I like the fact that when the stranger shows up to give you your powers, you can be like, nah, I'm good, and play the entire game without any abilities and powers.
That stranger guy shows up, and you can just be like one of the options is just be like, nah, dude, later, I'll see you later, and you just don't get any powers.
Sorry, man. I've seen what these special powers do to
Yeah,
people. Fuck
I know
that.
what these powers do.
Not even
so
once.
I mean, I can't. It's a hard game, so I can't imagine trying that.
Someone will have a playthrough where they fucking play it without powers, and then do a fucking speed run of that shit.
Yeah, someone will do without powers and not get detected or something.
Yeah.
Do something really fucking crazy like that.
Yep.
Because it, like, I mean, I don't know how they would do it, but yeah, someone will. Because they did a good job of making it like, hey, if you can't fucking get up there, there is a way through there. Where you have to be so goddamn sneaky.
Yeah.
Yep.
That, or just like understand everyone's patrol. Like you just like,
Yeah.
okay, that guy is always there, that guy's always there, this guy is always there. You have to, like, I think it's one of those things where you've played this game like fucking 4 times. And you've studied it. Like I read something about it where this guy was saying like the best way to play this game is to save before a mission starts and just run around and learn where everything is. And then understand like everyone's patrols, and then it becomes super fun because you can like streamline like, okay, I'm gonna go slit this guy's throat, I'm gonna do this over here and do this over here, and you know exactly what you're doing. And I can see that being really fun, but I'm not like that type of player.
Yeah.
Who like I don't have the attention span to to run around and just scope the whole fucking map and be like, okay, I know exactly where everyone's gonna be at exactly every fucking moment.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I really like it. I'm excited to dive back in and learn more about the story because it's just weird and interesting.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it is, like story-wise at least.
Yeah.
I thought it would be this fun, like streamlined stealth game, but not have like the story wouldn't be that strong.
Tell you what, you finish up Dishonored 2, you'll borrow my Titanfall 2, and I will borrow your Dishonored 2.
There you go.
That sounds
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember playing the first one. I played the first Dishonored recently, actually, and I replayed it, I should say, because I was like, I never fucking finished it. I should finish this fucking game. Yeah, I don't remember some of the side quests being, even with just Dishonored 1, like some of the side quests being really fucking weird. Like, yeah, similar concept of like this old lady that you like come across in this side route in this side street or whatever. You go into her house just to like explore or get like a different path to like get up and around the building, and then you come across her and she's like fucking scrubbing shit in this super dirty fucking sink or whatever that's like got blood splattered everywhere with dead rats in there, and then she's like telling you about to get something for her, and I'm like, okay, sure. And then when you bring it back, she's like, oh, go put it upstairs, and there's like some fucking ritual thing that she's starting upstairs or something. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna put it down, go get my points from her, and then move on. So yeah, it's just like a world that is just fucking crazy.
Yeah, I should play the first.
Yeah, you should. The first side quest that I came across in Dishonored 2 was like, I saw this girl sitting on a couch like in a room that I couldn't get to, so I was like, okay, how the fuck do I get in there? And I found like a little spot to sneak in there, and then I talked to her, and she's like, hey, I'll do this for you, but you got to bring me this dead body. So I'm like, okay. She didn't really explain why she wanted the body or whatnot, you know. And she's like, okay, meet me over here with the body, and then you meet her over in a certain spot with the body, and you just throw it in a hole.
Jesus.
Yeah, fucking weird.
Oh,
then she's
okay.
like, okay, I'll do this for you. It's like, okay, I'll probably be seeing you again. I hope.
Maybe, but
point.
Probably not.
Because I did kill her after that, and then it said like, I was just curious to see like if she had anything that I needed. She didn't have shit, so then I quick saved, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna kill this bitch. So I killed her, and it like said, you assassinated an important character or whatever. So I was like, oh shit, she probably will do
It's essential
stuff
later
later.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, she'll probably help me out later on. So I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep her alive because she probably adds to the story and stuff, and I don't want to ruin that.
Right. Right, and apparently
yeah.
that's how that game works.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So yeah.
Cool.
Nice. How about you, Darren?
So I know, Steve, you're full of shit because you're not done talking about what you played on Saturday night.
Oh God.
We played some Rock Band 4, some
Yeah,
of the
we did.
Rock You Drama. The Rock You Drama mode is a part of the new Rivals expansion,
Okay.
and my girlfriend and I had started playing that a while back. She sings. She only sings. Anything with a controller she can't do. So what the Rock You Drama is kind of like a VH1 Behind the Music, but about your rock band.
Okay.
Like they make a fake show called Behind the Tunage, where they're chronicling your band's rise to fame, and it's so cheesy and it's so corny, and I love it for that. Like they lean real hard into it.
Uh-huh.
Where they have these live action videos that are like, this old guy who was your biology teacher is like, they were just talking about making a band. I'm like, shut up. You got to pay attention in class or else you're going to work at the poop factory downtown. And, like, there's this one guy who's, like, really wanted to be in the band, but you all said no. And he ends up being, like, this super fucking huge loser. The first gig you play, you only have one fan. So when everyone is cheering, you only hear one guy yelling, "Woo, that's great! Do you guys want some pizza?" And like shit like that. It's fucking wonderful.
That's awesome.
It was
And then-
pretty sweet.
Yeah, so once you get through the different generations, it's like, oh, okay, well then now this is their touring generation where they went out on a cruise ship. And then there's a spiritual one where you're playing for like this big yogi. And along the way, you're just playing Rock Band. You're playing Rock Band songs. But the videos and how your band does is dependent on how well you do. If you 5-star every song, they're going to say, yeah, they were fucking fantastic. It was the best show we ever saw. If you do anything less than 5 stars, they treat you like you had the worst fucking set in the world. That you did fucking awful. And all of the videos they show are different.
Huh. I was hoping for something like if it was at least 4 stars, then they'd be like, it was okay, and then anything less than 4, then they'd be like, they're really mediocre, and like I was hoping you were going to say like anything like with each tier that they would react accordingly, like it would be from bad to absolutely fucking amazing, but
yeah, that's a lot of work though, and
You're
remember, Harmonix is independent now.
Yeah.
Like that would be great if there was like a fantastic and then like a totally shitty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like at least those 3 tiers.
Yeah.
But man, that is exactly what Rock Band 4 should have been at launch.
Mm.
It's really great though. It feels really great to play.
It's kind of funny because I was so excited about Rock Band 4 coming back and Guitar Hero, but then it was just like even Guitar Hero, and then I was like, nah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't fucking buy anything.
Well, that new Guitar Hero was real weird too because they completely changed the controller. They changed how that game actually functions.
Yeah.
Right. Rock Band and Guitar Hero took 2 very different routes on their reemergence.
Yeah.
Rock Band was basically saying, okay, we're gonna implement on the new platform and get it working. Whereas Guitar Hero was like, oh, we have to reinvent ourselves for this new generation. Both routes are valid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they both received about the same level of quote-unquote success.
Yeah.
But most people I know fell into the Rock Band camp. So Rock Band still has its huge, rabid fan base.
Oh, yeah.
And now in Rivals, outside of the Rock You Drama mode, you can crew up with a bunch of people. Like if we all had Rock Band on Xbox on the same platform, we could root together as a crew, and everything we play throughout the week would bundle together into a collective crew score to be competitive.
Oh, okay.
Like they really built up this huge competitive scene where people are trying to get the 100% full combos. And with this expansion, they actually let you know when you do a full combo. which means hitting every note perfectly without fucking up at all. Because you can still get 100% and not full combo it.
Right.
Like if you strum extra someplace, but you still hit all the notes, technically you got 100%, but it's not a full combo. When you do it now, you get these golden laurel leaves around your 100%, and an announcer says full combo. Like it's really obvious when you do it.
Okay.
So they added a lot of feedback. They took a lot of criticism into place, and maybe Rock Band Rivals might be, expansion content of the year. Who knows? It's really good though. Like it's exactly what Rock Band should have been when they brought it back. But they wanted to get out there. They wanted to get to market.
Yeah.
Besides Rock Band 4, tool around with a little bit of Skyrim and Overwatch, but that goes without saying. I really got into Bloodborne.
Yes.
I've given it another shot, and upon further inspection, I found weapons this time. So that helps.
Yes.
That helps
yes,
a lot.
that does help.
But getting into it and having played about 10 hours or so of the first Dark Souls, there's so much different mechanically between Dark Souls and Bloodborne that I really appreciate what Bloodborne is.
Yes.
The fact that you can refill your healing items as you're going. Bloodborne's a lot more forgiving than Dark Souls.
Yeah. It's more forgiving and it's more risky as well at the same time. Which is kind of weird.
Right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like in Dark Souls, if I had a whole bunch of souls and I was really far from my last known bonfire, I would start to get nervous because I'd be running out of Estus flasks.
Yeah.
And to a certain point, you would know you were beyond the point of no return. In Bloodborne, I always feel like, okay, as long as I'm on guard, I should be okay. Even if I'm really far from that last lamp, I should be okay.
Yeah.
So, about 3 or 4 hours into this new playthrough, which, by the way, I found in the character creator, I could make Nintendo Karen. So I'm playing Bloodborne as Nintendo Karen, which is fantastic. Her hair just sticks out from under the hat just perfectly.
What are you playing as?
Noble Scion.
Okay.
I liked that take on it, and I didn't realize until just a couple days ago that, I should be relying on my pistol.
Yes.
Because that's kind of how I'm spec'd out. So I started playing around with that today, and that's so satisfying. When you land that stagger and just fucking one-shot them, it feels so good.
Oh, yeah. Especially even better the fact of how much fucking blood comes out of them, so you're just like, God, yes.
Yeah.
Because it's just a gratuitous amount of it, but it's so fucking satisfying because of it.
My girlfriend's been watching it because she tried to watch me play Dark Souls, and she's like, I can't really, it's not that interesting. But Bloodborne taps into something, and it's a lot more entertaining to watch, especially with all of the doors you knock on all those stories.
Yeah.
That you're uncovering there. I just got the quest from the little girl who wants me to find her mother. Gives me the music box.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just found that window.
Okay.
And ran back and got to that first lamp. There's got to be another lamp between those two, but I haven't found it yet.
Okay.
I feel like there is. Like, I just went through the sewers.
It's funny because Steve and I we're just picturing the map in our heads of exactly where the next one is, and we're just like, no, we're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, no, don't, because that's what that game is. Is finding that shit.
Yeah.
And like I started crawling down in the sewers and I saw all the giant fucking rats.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I'm gonna get poisoned. My girlfriend's like, wait, what? No, those are just rats. I'm like, no, rats poison. I'm approaching it like I know Dark Souls.
Yeah.
So I'm like, worst case scenario, these fuckers are gonna poison me. I fall down, one hits me. I'm like, good, no poison, just fucking slash them.
Yeah.
But I found that if I approach Bloodborne not as an action game, but as a stealth game, you're so much more successful.
Yeah,
you
because
go slowly, you pace out, you look at routes as they're moving.
Right.
You For me, I approach it as a stealth game. I have a lot more fun with it.
Okay.
I still have found that big fucking asshole with the giant black armor and the giant axe right below that first lamp in like the
Like the
Yarnum
guy
Gate.
who's like an executioner looking dude. Kind
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I want to kill him, but he keeps wrecking my shit every time I try.
It's funny because I got to the point of playing that game so much that whenever I fought him, I was like, yeah, whatever. Here, fucking shot you, countered, easy, no problem.
Right. Right. And last time I tried was like the first time I sat down to play it.
Right.
So I think now I should be able to take him. I did almost take out what was it? The cleric on the bridge the first time I fought it.
Oh, okay.
I got so close to taking him out. And I just ate shit and died.
Mm.
And now the doll's alive and I can actually level up.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a fucking game. I just picked up the DLC for it's on sale on PSN right now.
Yeah, I should pick that up and then continue playing with my
too.
current character.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, my
I'm
only
playing it
character.
now. Figured I'm playing it now. Might as well pick that up.
Did that come out this year or last year? The
Bloodborne
content?
came out last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the expansion content.
I think that was this year.
Yeah,
What was it called?
If it was, it might have come out like way
I think
early
it
in the
was
year.
like the beginning of the year. I
Yeah.
think it was like January or February.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Oh, it might have been it last year.
I'm just checking right now.
Right.
It's the Old Hunters. Nope, it came out November of last year.
Okay. So it was 1 year old.
But
November
1 year old now.
24th.
Okay. That's right, because Bloodborne came out like earlier that year, and then they released DLC 6 or 7 months later for it.
Holy shit. Yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's like 5 new bosses, 4 locations, tons of new weapons. I still only have 1 weapon. I want to play with the other weapons.
Well, here's the thing that I've noticed the difference between Bloodborne and Dark Souls. You don't get as many weapons as you do in Dark Souls. Like Dark Souls, you're constantly thrown fucking so many different weapons and weapon variations, and you're like, it tries to make you mix it up. Whereas like Bloodborne is specifically like, stick with what you think works best or whatever is strongest or whatever you're most comfortable with, and then fucking build on that shit and make it better and keep fucking upgrading it. And
oh yeah, I've been doing that every time I get a chance to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way that they set that up is like, you're like, I kind of want to try a new weapon, but then once you do, you're like, oh shit, I was so used to that last weapon that I can't even fucking use this thing, you know?
Yep.
Yep.
That fucking
I
sword and
can't help
hammer. The sword and hammer. Kept fucking using that thing pretty much all game. That was like almost the only weapon I used.
I've got the exact loadout that's on the cover right now.
Okay.
The switch axe, the pistol, and that armor.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So like I am the cover.
Yeah.
If the cover were Nintendo Karen. And I can't help but think of Welcome to Night Vale every time I pick up a Bloodstone, because Night Vale always makes comments about summoning the Bloodstone circles and how that's illegal after like 10 o'clock. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's about it for games that I've played. But I would like to plug a podcast that I've been listening to pretty nonstop. It's pretty fucking hilarious. Hello from the Magic Tavern.
Okay.
It is an improv podcast about this guy named Arnie who, while driving through a Burger King drive-thru, fell into a magical land of Foon. He happened to have his podcast equipment on him, and he's still getting a slight Wi-Fi signal, he thinks, from the Burger King. So he does a weekly podcast from the Vermilion Minotaur, a bar there, with his shapeshifter friend Chunt, who's a talking badger, and Usador the Wizard. It is fucking hilarious. It is completely improv. And it's actually made by the same people who make Jackbox games.
Oh, God.
Nice.
It's fucking beautiful. There's one episode that's actually sponsored by Iron Galaxy, and Dave Lang writes a letter into them.
That.
And they answer Dave Lang's letter. It's fucking great.
Neat.
Hello from the Magic Tavern.
Okay.
But there's like 80 episodes right now, and if you pick up on it right now with the latest episode, I guarantee you there will be callbacks and like inside jokes from earlier episodes that you won't quite get.
Yeah.
Start at the beginning. It's fucking beautiful.
Okay.
It's so dumb. I find myself laughing out loud at work, and everyone thinks I'm insane.
Well, I mean,
Well, yeah.
goes without
I'm not
saying.
denying it.
All right. Fair enough.
But yeah, other than that, does anyone else want to talk anything before we go to our measly pittance of news?
Watch Broadchurch. Watch Broadchurch. Watch
Okay.
Broadchurch. Because I've been watching that.
Watch Black Mirror.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I'm gonna do a news plug that I know that I talked to you earlier about, Darren. That's kind of a nerdy news thing that doesn't necessarily have to do with video games, but all things nerdy. So I might as well.
God.
Should I do it now? So that way we go right into news.
Well, there's so little news. Let's just get through that first.
Okay.
Nintendo has confirmed that the Wii U production is ending soon.
Yeah.
And that in North America, all the Wii U's that will be produced have been produced and shipped out to retailers.
Mm-hmm.
So the Wii U is over. It is official now.
It is official getting a bullet.
Yep, which is exactly what they need to do, and it pains me to say that. I liked the Wii U, but yeah, thing needs to pass on. CD Projekt Red has gotten out there and said that there is currently not actually a threat of a hostile takeover. There are rumors that might have been happening to CD Projekt Red. And they are just getting out in front of it saying, no, it isn't. We're just safeguarding ourselves from a hypothetical situation in which that could happen in the future. They're trying to safeguard their future now.
That's good. That's good.
So,
That's good that even if it was even though it's not happening, that they're still like, that's not just like, hey, it's not happening, guys, and then they don't do anything about it to prevent it from happening. If it did, it's just like, hey, no, it's not happening, but by the way, we're working on not having it happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we don't want to get ourselves in that particular situation.
Yeah.
Which, bravo. CD Projekt Red, please be your ever-loving selves from now until eternity.
Yeah.
And apparently, last bit of news, quote, scraping the bottom of the barrel, people have found some stuff in that Modern Warfare Remastered that suggests that there were a bit more insidious plans for that port. They have found different weapon skins and hints to loot boxes within the remaster. Now, those are not actually present within the game. It looks like this is something that might have been developed and then axed.
Mm-hmm.
Which, luckily, that has happened, but it at least shows that the thought was put there. And, of course, the thought was put there.
Yeah. Because
Why wouldn't they?
Activision.
I'm actually shocked that that isn't actually in the game.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's good that's not, because can you imagine if it was? And the fucking outcry on that, like, because a lot of people were really looking forward to playing the remastered, and the fact if they had like shit like that in there, like it probably would have been even more of people just fucking freaking out over. I think it would have Call of Duty would have lost way more fucking fans if they had that shit. Mm-hmm. Like more so than they already did with Infinite Warfare, despite the single player campaign apparently being really good.
Apparently, that's the best part of that game.
Yeah, still not gonna run out and go get it for $60. So fuck that. Plus, I have no desire to play the remastered of Modern Warfare. Anyway, both single player and multiplayer.
Correct.
Yeah.
And that's it for news.
Well, as far as you're concerned.
As far as my headlines that I found over the past week, Again, we're kind of on a weird schedule too because we recorded late last week. And,
Yeah.
So yeah, well, there's really nothing this week, which
Yeah.
is fine. I'm okay with a light week, but
Yeah.
go ahead, Wally. You have something. If I remember correctly, it's something dumb.
No, what? Has to do with Doctor Who,
What's it?
dude.
Oh, that news.
Yeah.
What you're talking
What the
about.
hell,
I
dude?
meant dumb in a good. I meant dumb in a good way, though.
Oh well, no. It's
We
kind
talk
of
about dumb
it's
shit
it's
all
a
the goddamn time.
that's true. Yeah, kind of upsetting. I don't know if it'll happen, but it seems like it's kind of the wheels are turning already. But it seems like BBC is kind of hoping to appear to a younger audience again, like back when Tennant and Smith were back on. So they're looking to possibly. It's not like they've said anything, but that pretty much just leans on the fact that there might not be many more seasons with Capaldi, which makes me fucking sad because I've recently finished rewatching the last 2 seasons with Capaldi and the Christmas special. And after watching that and then hearing about the executive writer from Broadchurch jumping on to be the lead writer for Doctor Who, I was like, all right, I'll watch Broadchurch so that way I can fucking have an idea of what this guy's like and what his writing's like and all that shit. And with how fucking dark and amazing Broadchurch is, and with Capaldi, I'm like, oh dear God, this shit would be amazing. But the fact that their BBC's like, oh well, we want to appeal to a younger audience, it's like, oh Christ, it's like they might be getting rid of him sooner than we think, and that makes me sad because Capaldi's really enjoying playing as the Doctor and having a lot of fun with it, and I don't know, it sucks. I don't know.
Hey, they're gonna do the market research and they're gonna do what they think makes the most sense for them.
Yeah, and that's basically what it came down to. They're just like, oh well, it's not selling as much with Capaldi right now, and it's one of those things that's just like what I just want to see what could be before it's gone, or at least just get a sample of it. I mean, I don't think they'll straight up just be like, you know, by next year be like, yep, Capaldi's out, and he was just suddenly this new guy just shoehorned in, and then we're gonna go from there. Like, you know, they'll probably give Capaldi one more season because I'm sure he was contracted to do 1 or 2 more seasons or something like that at the very least.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hell, they could do Slapdash like they did from 8 to 9, or 9 to 10. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but who knows? They're gonna do what they're gonna do with that show. Your wills be damned.
Yeah, I know. It's like ever since when we first heard about Capaldi, I was like, oh man, an old angry Scottish doctor. My God, like I'm fucking ready. Like I'm ready for this shit. Like
Clara just killed it for me. I need to go back and I need to start watching it again.
Yeah, it did for me too, and I just with watching it again and then just really I just kind of kept my mind like not so much on Clara and just more on the Doctor himself and his performance and everything. That was actually able to help me get through it. Because yeah, I was the same way because, you know, Clara starts acting like the Doctor and being like the Doctor and even starts claiming that she's the Doctor on multiple episodes, and it's just like, please stop, you're not the Doctor, please stop.
She drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah, which is a shame because like when she first appeared, it was like, oh, this character seems kind of interesting, and then Moffat was just like, more, I want more of this character, more of
It
this
doesn't
character.
matter. No one's ever gonna beat Donna Noble
Yeah,
as companion.
yeah, I agree with that.
A lot of people love Rose, and that's fine, but it's not fucking Donna Noble. Donna Noble is the best.
Yeah, I agree with that fully.
Fuck.
Just because of the fucking chemistry of that shit and just the interactions is absolutely fucking wonderful.
Yep.
I think we can all agree
Anywho.
then that Martha Jones is the absolute fucking worst.
I thought Martha was okay.
Uh,
On the spectrum, yeah, she's down there.
I just found her annoying just because she wanted to be something that she just couldn't. I mean, I understand
She's
that's
the lovesick puppy.
yeah, and I understand that's the point. Like, it's supposed to be like she's supposed to be like, oh, I want to like you, but he's just like, recovering from Rose and everything. So, but whatever.
I think Martha and Jack together was a really good mix because they were both trying to accomplish the same thing with Duck.
That's true. Yeah.
I thought that was neat, but there wasn't enough of those two together.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot the fucking guy who I wish I can remember his name. Who did Broadchurch also did Torchwood.
Ah, Russell T Davies.
Well, no, it's not Russell T Davies. It's he was he did a large majority of the episodes from Torchwood. But he did play a part in it for Torchwood.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't recognize any of these names.
Let me see.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Chris Chibnall. That's the one.
Okay.
Yes. That is him.
I don't recognize that name, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he wrote a good smattering of Torchwood episodes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, there you go. So you kind of already got and Doctor Who as well.
Yep.
For a number of episodes. So, basically you already got an idea, kind of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, should we do emails?
Yes.
Emails. Email us at utterlygeek@gmail.com. That's utterlyg33k@gmail.com. Send them there. We'll read them here once we get them there.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't get any last week.
No.
Did we get questions from the chat?
Not today, but there was one that we missed that was asked right at the end, just as we logged off, and I wrote it down so that way we could answer
Okay.
it. Sure. I didn't write down the user, so I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. I should have been better about that. But the question is, how do you feel about the lack of content and news on Forza Horizon 3?
Okay.
I mean, I would honestly say, even though it
Lack of
wasn't...
content and news, Forza Horizon 3, when that came out, there were reviews everywhere.
Yeah.
And it was mostly positive. So the PC version was a little janky, but I
But
don't know. I
overall,
thought
pretty
there was
solid?
plenty of coverage.
Okay.
Hmm?
But overall, pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, Giant Bomb seemed to really enjoy it. I almost bought it. I still kind of want to have that game
Mm-hmm.
because every once in a while I like a good silly arcade racer. And the Forza Horizon series is that. Like I wouldn't want to pick up a Forza game. I've done that in the past, and I can't get into realistic car racers
Yeah.
where you have to tune everything. But something more arcadey along the lines of Horizon is exactly what I would want to play.
Yeah.
And if it weren't coming out at basically the same time as Gears 4 and a whole bunch of other shit, I probably would have picked it up.
Yeah.
I don't think that there was a lack of coverage though.
Mm.
I mean,
I didn't really hear much about that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I remember hearing about it at E3, but then afterwards, yeah, there didn't seem like much of a market push for it. But I guess I wonder if it's just because exactly as you were saying there, and I'm wondering if Microsoft was just leaning hard on Gears and was just more focused on that, and they were just like, yeah, well, Forza, fucking, we have a fan base enough that there will be people who will buy it, so, there's no reason to market that, whereas Gears is like, it's a new, in a sense, a new thing, because it's a new, new storyline, but just in the
Trilogy,
Gears,
yeah.
but in the Gears universe. So obviously they would need to push it so that way they can appeal to a new audience.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
and this was the first one the Coalition was putting together for Gears.
Yeah.
And that came out just 2 weeks after Forza Horizon 3, which just came out like a week or so, maybe a little more, after ReCore.
Mm.
And remember, ReCore was the first Xbox PC cross-buy.
Yeah.
Forza being the second.
That's
so
right.
ReCore's PC performance was super subpar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, that was damn near unplayable on PC, but okay on the console.
Right.
Forza seemed a little bit in the opposite direction. Some frame rate dips on PC, but it was hitting 60.
Okay.
But on Xbox, it's locked at 30.
Gotcha.
But it really seemed like they were putting all their advertising behind Gears.
Yeah.
And they're trying to push Gears. That's all that chalked itself up to be. Anyone who was super into Forza knew it was coming. They got their info.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate to see games like this swept under the rug in advertising in lieu of another game that the
Titanfall
same
2.
publisher is
Titanfall
putting
2.
out.
Titanfall
Much
2.
like Titanfall 2. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, it suffers from Titanfall 2, except there isn't a racer around Forza Horizon 3. Forza Horizon 3 is the racer
Yeah.
that really came out this year.
Right.
It's not like a shooter in a gear that is a glut with shooters.
Yeah. Plus, it didn't come out with like two other racers coming out a week before and a week after either. So
Yeah.
I think it found its fan base.
Yeah.
And I still have my eye on it. I'd like to pick it up during a sale.
Yeah. Like I know that Dirt 3 is kind of more of a racing simulator, but I picked it up because it was free on Humble Bundle, and I was like, I think I've heard good things about it, and it's a little bit more arcadey on the arcadey side than Sim, but I don't know, we'll see. I only put like 10 minutes into it just because I accidentally clicked to start it.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah. I wasn't ready, damn it.
All right. So is that going to cover us for questions?
Yes.
All right. Steve, are you prepared?
Mhm.
Sing us over to the new releases.
Oh boy, here we go. I was about to take a drink of water, but
It's motherfucking releases for your fucking asses. Here it comes, it's Darren.
Nice.
oh shit.
Oh god. Yeah, we are in that point where most of the big shit has come out, and it's just a couple of things.
Because now they're just gonna sell for Black Friday and the holiday, and now, yep.
Yeah, they're squeezing some stuff in for the holidays. The most notable, Watch Dogs 2 comes out November 15th on Xbox One and PS4.
Yes.
That is delayed a bit on PC. We'll get to that once that comes back around to the PC release. Also coming out November 15th, we have Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection.
Oh
on
yeah.
Xbox One and PS4. I do not see that on PC.
I
so
heard they are teasing a new Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs.
They are. There's a specific box apparently that you can hack that starts flashing up Ubisoft proprietary E3 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all a bunch of space, like
Yeah.
spaceships and space stations and shit.
Assassin's Creed
That's
space.
neat. Huh?
Yeah.
I was saying Assassin's Creed in space.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Sure.
Might as well.
But yeah, no, this Ezio collection is very clearly this is the holiday
Oh yeah.
thing this year.
Yeah.
Remaster all the old, well, not all of them. The
Just
Ezio
the good
trilogy.
ones. Minus
Well,
Black
one wasn't
Flag.
bad.
Minus Black Flag. Yeah, well, I mean, one was alright.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was a proof of concept.
Yeah. At best.
November 18th, sees Star Wars Battlefront Ultimate Edition coming out on the Xbox One, the PS4, and I do not see it listed for PC.
Wow.
But yeah, again, very clearly a holiday thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trying to get those sales. Also coming November 18th, Killing Floor 2 to PS4.
Hmm.
Hooray for that. Gran Turismo Sport releases November 15th on the PS4.
Hmm.
That's going to wrap up PS4 and Xbox. On PC, what do we got?
Notable things. What notable
Even-
things do we have?
Even the Ocean. Comes out
Okay.
November 16th.
All right.
Let's see. Campfire, One of Us is the Killer, November 16th.
Okay. I said notable, damn it. But all right.
Sandstorm, November 17th.
By yeah. by Darude.
No, I don't know who it's by. Yeah, there's really nothing notable on PC.
Okay.
The Wii sees the Wii U. I'm sorry, the Wii U.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Jesus.
Steam World Collection releasing November 15th. which
Okay.
I highly recommend that. And the Nintendo 3DS, November 18th, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon.
Oh shit.
That's coming this week, this
Wow.
Friday.
And I've heard so little about it. But I
Yeah.
think that's just lack of directs, honestly.
It's lack of directs, and you're not following their Twitter because, god damn it, they don't shut the fuck up about Pokemon.
I'm
This
sure.
whole week. This whole week.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the week. It's the week of. So yeah, they're
Yep,
obviously gonna go
the
ape shit.
Alola forms of Pokemon.
Right.
They're weird. Local evolutions. That'll be it.
All
I
right.
think we've done it. Did we do a mostly bug-free episode? I think we did.
Yeah. Scratch this
Wow.
one done.
Pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah. Given this current state of things, fantastic. Good job, guys. Pats on the
Yeah.
back all around.
Woo.
We'll see you next week. Hopefully with some news. I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows?
It
It's that
could be
time of year.
it could be slow, but you know what? We're gonna gear up for our super long
Game of the year stuff.
Game
we
of the
gotta
year
start
stuff.
planning that out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to quit one of my jobs.
At least for a weekend.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to quit. And we've
Christ, that practically was a job that last time we
Yeah,
did it.
Jesus. Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
fun as fuck.
It was.
We've got to start ironing out categories, but
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll have those out to you by Christmas. That will be our deadline.
Okay.
I'm
Wait,
not
you
saying
mean we're
record
doing it around then, or we're gonna be doing it like a few weeks
we
after?
gotta do it much earlier than that. Much earlier than that.
Oh, okay. Well,
But that's all planning that we can do off the air.
shit. Fair enough.
Yes.
Till then, yeah, we'll see you next week.
Bye bye.
Toodaloo.
Yes.